A wireless brain-computer interface is connected to my nervous system, and there are other people paired with my nervous system. Like I am a device. They just they're stimulating my genitals, telling me to go outside, and they're trying to force me into physical prostitution, or trying to essentially torture me into sex trafficking. I can feel information from someone's nervous system being transmitted to my nervous system, and it's affecting the muscles in my face right now, and it's there. So the muscles in my face are changing as a result of the transmissions being sent via the brain computer interface from someone else's nervous system. There is electromuscle and nerve stimulation to this part of my body and my genitals. And I can hear people laughing I can hear people laughing at me over Frey. And Frey, but Frey is used by these human operators who are abusing human augmentation technology and systems like integrated visual augmentation system and extended reality. Frey, when used by those human operators, is used as like kind of like a burner phone. So it's like I can hear them talking over Frey, laughing at me and that kind of thing, in response to me being tortured. So it's like there's a group of people surveilling me, and they're torturing me, sexually abusing me, trying to force me to leave my apartment to go sex traffic me, and then laughing at me because I'm becoming upset by it. I could hear a directed energy weapon. It feels like they're sweeping the apartment, and the energy weapon from the directed energy weapon itself feels like if you turned on a TV, that feeling that you first get of like the static electricity and that kind of thing coming off the television. It feels like that, but in a beam. And it has like a very high-pitched sound. That sound is them calling me a pig. And that's why I think that it's a transnational cyber terrorist who has hacked the signal and is using directed energy weapons, because they mock me that way. They mock me that way by calling me a pig because I was being raped and tortured in an apartment in Washington State, and I was almost killed. And they tortured me and my child all over the state of Washington. Even while we were homeless, they attacked me with directed energy weapons while I tried to run from my apartment. And then eventually they forcibly displaced me from the state of Washington because I tried to reach out to law enforcement to help me. They called me a pig now. The human operators abusing augmentation technology, they disagree with me about that. Honestly, because it makes them look like shit. Like, who the fuck tortures a homeless single mom and her fucking disabled, fucking autistic, nonverbal child? Okay. Right now, I am experiencing some cognitive impairment as a result of my mind being paired to somebody else's, but also I can feel pressure here. When they are using directed energy weapons, and there is a lot of activity here at this part of my head, that is my prefrontal cortex. That causes personality changes, difficulty regulating emotions, and they pair this with brainwashing by using AI cognitive attacks, feedback loops, and actually pairing another person with my mind for large periods of time to abuse neuroplasticity, to cause changes to my neurobiology, in order to change my personality. This is the expansion of MK Ultra as neural engineering, which is like direct mind programming. They've accused me of everything underneath, like everything, to justify why killing somebody this way. Essentially, this is like being raped to death, because these people are paired with my nervous system, transmitting information from their nervous systems while they are engaged in sex acts. And like sexually abusing me and using that to like emotionally dysregulate me, and while they also torture my body in other ways, and so it's like being raped to death. In order for a person to transmit information from my nervous system like this, they have to be wearing some kind of Tesla suit or something to capture the information from their nervous systems in order to transmit it to mine this way. I woke up to a person using like a full body human to digital interface, transmitting that information to my nervous system via this wireless computer interface while they were like stimulating their genitals, and that information was being transmitted to me, or using a computer to stimulate my genitals that way. All right, it's 3:06 a.m. on July 18th, 2026.